Hello folks and welcome back to SnowRunner. So we're sitting here and looking at the creepy eyes. They are watching me. Actually watching Bob because I'm sitting safely in my office. He's the one that's got to deal with them, and evidently he's leaving his window open because he can stick his head out. Might not be such a good idea, Bob. Bob doesn't listen. So when last we played, we had TranStar over here and immediately getting it stuck. Sure, she couldn't give me a strong tree to begin with. And we have to make a delivery to the factory. So I'm going to get up here where it's a little more solid. And then we will plan our route. Come on. Give me a strong tree. Away from the screen for a minute. And put it over where I didn't want it to go. So we've got to go all the way to the factory, which is right over here, and that's where we need to go anyway. So we'll head that way, and yeah, basically we'll head back down to this area, and I will see if how my fuel reserves are hanging on. If it looks like I need fuel, we'll run in here, grab some fuel, and then come back out, make this delivery, and get it over with. So the TranStar did pretty good getting over here, being a highway truck without all-wheel drive. And now that it's got a load on it, we'll see how it does. Right now, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in my buddy here. It must have rained last night. Well, shoot. But I think once we get through here, this section and the next section we are coming up on, I think we'll be okay. So this TranStar did not like crossing the ditch up here. Let's see if it'll do it going back. Yeah, it almost held on. I don't think that tree's very strong, but then again, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it'll get me out. There we go, back on a little more solid ground. And we should do okay from here. Where I am heading in the right direction, and I am. Stay up here out of the tilty part of the road. And we've got a hitchhiker. Yeah, it's okay. Spread his seeds on out through the forest here. So I didn't stream yesterday. I had a little bit of an accident. Tripped on my wife. She was painting baseboards and she backed up just as I was going past her and jarred my back. And it's her coming upstairs. And we'll see if we can't get reached out. I know what that is. That's a root. This place through here is full of them. And they like to jump up and grab you. Should be fairly smooth sailing from here on out. Yeah, she stood up and backed up, and I tripped over and ended up banging against the wall, and where I had the accident a few months back, dislocated my ribs. I just aggravated that area really bad. So I've had to take it easy. Right now I'm sitting in my chair with a heating pad on. Got some muscle relaxers in my system, so it should be fairly fun. I don't like taking muscle relaxers. I only do when I absolutely have to. Kind of make me loopy sometimes. I don't like being like that. I like having all my faculties. Yeah, Transtor's doing pretty good now. So my area had trick-or-treating last night, and the last 4 years, so it'd be 5 years now, because we didn't do it last year. The last 4 times that we've done trick-or-treating, it has been bad weather, cold, rainy. So this year was no exception. And we only did it for an hour. So our local fire department at 7 p.m. blew the fire alarm. And trick-or-treating could begin. And then blew it again at 8 p.m. Let people know that trick-or-treating was over and kids could come to the fire station. And they had pizza and popcorn and stuff like that. Games. It's pretty nice of them to do that. So I only had to endure the cold for an hour. And my wife wouldn't let me go to the Halloween party because I wanted pizza. She said that would be wrong. I would have to marry a woman with morals. Alright, so this area might be a little tricky. Let's go back up here. Because it is a little bit on the muddy side. But it looks like we cleared that part. Gotta watch out for the bumpity bumps. I just realized I have not taken any damage on this truck yet. Huh, that's interesting. I can't remember if I took damage on the way over to the service area or not. Of course, I can fix it up over there. I have the P12 sitting there. But it would be interesting if this truck does not take as much damage as others on that road. It might be good to know for the future. Everything else I drive through there takes a lot of damage. Alright, $6,900. I'd like to have half that in real life, about now. That would be nice. Let's stop here. Because here I can get service parts, vehicle parts, and concrete slabs. I do believe I need concrete slabs. Let's see. And I think it's over here on, nope, quarry. There we go. I didn't actually look at the map. I just clicked on the second map and that was wrong. Clearing away, oh no, it's metal beams I need there. I still think I need concrete slabs over here somewhere. Hang on, how many was that? Clearing the way was 2 metal beams. So the metal beams are in this warehouse, I believe. Yeah, metal beams are over there. So this truck can actually go that way for the metal beams. Go over there. Oh, I never did take you over. I have the BM17 also over here. That can go with the metal beams. Just to get that open. Western Star sitting here. And it might be easier just to take the Western Star. So let's do that. And we'll see if I can see the bumps. Try to avoid at least 1 or 2 of them. I think we need to send the road crew in my state. Send them over here to fix the roads. Be a good 25-year project. I have to go to one location, and it's in the town of Huntington, West Virginia. And the section of road, about 8-10 miles before you hit Huntington, they have literally been working on that section of road for the past 10 years. It seems like every time they get it opened up, they close off another section or close off the section they just finished because they've been on it for 3 or 4 years and now it needs to be repaved again. I have no earthly idea what they're doing to it. They did make it wider. But come on, 10 years in the same area? it's just a little bit ridiculous. And it's not a West Virginia crew. It's an Ohio paving company. Because here in West Virginia, we had a governor that decided it would be much better to get rid of our state road. We used to do all of our fixes and contract it out. So we're constantly seeing, every time there's road construction, you see a lot of vehicles there from Ohio. Doesn't quite seem right to me. Talk about the unemployment rate. Yet they contract out road construction. Not all of it, but any big jobs, it's contracted out. I meant to take it over the road. That's alright. We know how to back this thing up. Maybe. Let's go down that other road. It's a little bit easier. And I don't have to backtrack. So this area should be wide enough to turn around in. Without flipping me. Almost like a profession. I think I've done this before. Alright, so I need 2 metal beams for that. And I really need to get the BM-17 back. No, what I really need to do is open up the rest of the map. Make sure I've got everything opened up and then move over to the rift. Open that up because there are some trailers there. One's a fuel tanker that I want to get for the scout. And then go over to Zemlogorsk and open that up. And by doing this mission here, I can open that road up. It's a little bit easier to travel through it. And I activate our anchors and the crane. Actually didn't have to jackknife it any. So I'm gonna push that steel back. What are you doing? You don't put it in a trailer. I'm way too cheap for that. I meant to clip the edge of the trail and get this thing turned around. Yep. Wrong button again. I keep wanting to hit the B button for some reason. Detach it. Go away. And one more. Oh, I got the trailer that time. That's what I tried to do with the first one. And I may not have left myself enough room. I did not. Other way, dude. Nope, not quite enough for me. Oh well, get back. Alright, let's go take care of this. Good on gas, and I didn't tear it up that much. I don't think I did any damage. Tough SOB, how you doing tonight? Yep, another day. Doing pretty good myself. Except for my back. A little bit down on my back today. And yesterday, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Kind of a little bit on the loopy side from the muscle relaxers, so. Nathan! Glad y'all can join tonight. It's feeling a little bit better. I laid off the muscle. I took muscle relaxers this morning and this afternoon, but then didn't take them this evening. I'm trying some Aleve, see how that helps. Sitting on the heating pad. And I have to go to work tomorrow. Cannot get out of it. But the good thing is, I do not have to teach tomorrow. Tomorrow I am the student. So WebEx training. So I took a class about 6 months ago. It was a new class. All first level supervisors have to take it, and though I'm not a first level supervisor, I still had to take it. And it was a fairly new class, so they did not have testing at the end. So the instructors for it were subject matter experts on that particular subject, but they were not instructors. They just did that job. So they thought, hey, since y'all know how to do the job, y'all can be the instructors. And it's a week-long class, and my second day, well, it took the first day, the whole first half day was nothing but introductions. And there were several of us that were actually instructors in the class. And when you get instructors in a class and you're not an instructor and we get bored, we'll send you down rabbit holes. I mean, that's just the way it is. See how many rabbit holes we can send you down. And we kept them off topic for the whole morning, all the way up to lunchtime. And then I think it was the third day, we spent probably 3 hours talking about pizza. Had absolutely nothing to do with the class we were in. Again, these guys are not instructors. So my agency, after a lot of complaints, has decided that they really want instructors to teach this class. And since there was no test at the end, they have a test now, and they won't let me go on and just take the test. I've got to sit through the entire 5-day class again, and then take the test at the end. This class, I swear to you, 2 days tops is all you need in this class. Everything that you would possibly want to know, including a few rabbit holes to go down, can all be done in 2 days. And they've stretched it out to 5 days. But like I said, I've got to take the class again. And they screwed up because they said there were new manuals out, student manuals. Well, I got on to look at the student manuals, and they actually had the instructor manuals on there too. So I printed out an instructor manual. Lord help them. They start going down rabbit holes. It's going to be Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd all the way. I won't be too rough on them. But there are a couple of other instructors that I know that will be in this class. And yeah, it may not be good for these guys. But anyway, once we go through the class, take the test at the end. Then I've got to sit in class for 4 days next week for what's called a T3. Or no, it's a T4. And what that is, they are going to teach instructors how to teach other instructors how to teach the class. That's a T4. So that's going to be my new thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to learn all this stuff. And I'm going to have to teach other instructors and teach other participants. So we'll see how that works out. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to park this trailer. Because I do want to run it over to Zemnogorsk. But before I do that, I want to do this truck up here. I want to go ahead and get it and tow it out. Get it towed to where it should be. So that it is not in my way. It's not really in my way anyway, but I tend to forget about it sometimes. Actually, I should go over and park this in the road. So it's a truck right up there. Let's get it out and get it where it needs to go. Some easy money. And I want to keep this truck handy to head over to the Rift. Pull back a maintenance trailer once I do what I need to do with the maintenance trailer over there. I don't want to buy any more maintenance points than I have to. And I'm not even going to turn it around. It'll follow behind me. Maybe. It'll be wiggly, but it'll follow behind me. So you'll be in Kansas next Monday. Oh, you get to fly there. I used to love flying. That's just a pain in the butt. Alright, let's start getting a little too wiggly. I'll get up here and turn it around. Well, I didn't do that properly. That's all right. I was just looking at one set of axles in the rear. I forgot this truck only had one set. Oh, so you're still in Boston, Nathan? Hanging out in the hotel? That could be fun. Alright, turn around there. Be careful, because I thought there might be a stump here, but maybe there's not. And I still should have the fuel trailer sitting up here. Fill up with gas. Or diesel for those of y'all that need to be politically correct. There you go. Come with me. Yep, fuel tanker's still sitting. The trailer. And doesn't have a lot in it. That's alright, it's got enough for what I need. Oh, sorry to hear you're hurting, SOB. And this is, oh, wait a minute. Better get that mission up. Make sure I don't have to fix it up. No, oh, restore it. Alright. Yep, we gotta restore and refuel. I'll get it over here and restore it later. At least it's over here where it needs to be. Actually, I never did look and see where the location for this repair trailer is. Where I pick up that mission. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go over and we'll check that out and see if it is over. As I said last time, that maintenance trailer, once you deliver it to the tower, where most trailers disappear, that one still stays there. So I don't know if you can use it or not. And I figure if they're not going to use it, I might as well use it. Mr. General, welcome. The bumpity bumps, and I don't want to damage it any more than it already is. little bit easy. I don't have that many repair points in the Jeep. Then again, is there a resupply point over here? Could do it that way. Have to look. I don't know if there's a resupply point on this map. What was that? Flight late inspection. That's not going to help me out. So fuel. And no resupply. I may get it once I fix this up. Got a couple of missions bringing some stuff over here. Alright, but it's where it needs to go now, so. And I really don't want to, yes, time I really don't want to buy another maintenance trailer. Especially since I'm going to get one over on the Rift, and that's what I may do is go over on the Rift and get one. And then bring it back. Just looking at the map I printed out real quick, and there might be a resupply point here, but there's a bunch of icons covering it up. Alright, so we'll worry about this one later. I do have, oh shoot, I never got that upgrade. I don't like that trailer, so I'm not going to pull it anywhere. I'm wondering if I should come over here and look. Because this trailer needs to go over to here. And like I said, once you deliver it, it stays there, so I don't know if you can use it or not. Not really worried about the upgrade yet. Can't use it anyway. And we need to get our butts over to the Rift. That opened up. I would like to get... no, I'll leave the crane off. I say I'd like to get the crane off here before I went to the Rift. Just leave it there. Too much trouble to go back and take the crane off and come back. I want this truck because it can pull the maintenance trailer, and you've got to fix up the Tatron, and there's a couple of other things I believe you got to fix up. but get the Tatran out and get it up on solid ground, I don't think the Jeep can do it. So I'm going to take the Jeep over there and test it out on the Rift. Especially going to that, it says people have been in the woods. That is a really muddy area, and I want to see how the Jeep will do over there. Hasn't let me down yet. See if this. Let me grab that trailer. You can flip over if you want. Eventually you get back on the wheels. Yeah. That's what I want. Boy, this thing does not like going in two-wheel drive. It's like the front brakes are locked. Actually, let me just move this trailer out of the way. I really don't need to take it over there. I'm gonna pick up one while I'm there. Where's my dog? Water's oily. I really like watching District play the Phase 6 maps. They look really nice. And, you know, the game does have bugs in it. Sometimes the developers do not listen to people. Sometimes they put things out before they're ready. But the maps, there's a lot of attention to detail that unless you're really looking, you don't pay that much attention to. And I think that they do very well. Yeah, not that one. Let's pass this one. But I was looking at the spare tire on the Jeep on the top, and it looks like the right part of the tread, the 1-2 o'clock area, it looks like the tread is missing. You can't be perfect. Alright. Yep, that's where I want to head. To the right. Alright, we'll turn the engine on. Western Star seemed like it was struggling. You know, I don't know why the developers can't just duplicate the CJ7's engine sound on this truck. The CJ7 sounds pretty good. This Jeep sounds like crap. And we need to go over and get the upgrade while I'm here. So don't forget about it. And that's the upgrade, a bigger engine for the Loaf, Con Marshall, Tuz, and the Dawn. None of which I can use. Just teasing. And I'll take these up separate. Well, let's get you turned around first. Make sure I don't roll it down the hill. And go nice and gentle. And you get around with no problem. Easy as can be. Now, the Tatron won't do that. I've rode the Tatron down there a couple of times. Oh, Nathan, you bought the Jeep pack yesterday. Have you tried it yet? Oh, you haven't really tried them out yet? Okay. The CJ7, I like it better, looks-wise. I wish you could take the top off of it. But the Wrangler actually runs better. The Wrangler has the bigger tires and the rock crawler suspension. And I honestly think the rock crawler suspension makes all the difference. I wish they would put the rock crawler suspension for all of the Scouts. I'd like to try them with this same suspension. I think that would make the scouts relevant again on some maps. Now, something else I wanted to see was this was repairs. And if you go in here, it automatically repairs. So let's see if it'll do that. No, it will not do it in hard mode. $31 a gallon. I think I'll buy this. And I should be able to discover you. Oh no, you're a mission trailer. I thought that was a free trailer. But I know you are a free trailer. That's not close. So I'm anxious to test this truck out with a trailer and see how it does. So I'm just pulling it out here so I don't forget about it. Right now we're going to head over to the watchtower, pick up that other mission, and then head out on the muddy road. Actually, I don't think I'm going to take the road. I'm going to make my own path. I don't ever remember seeing that. Huh. I've probably driven by that 100 times and never really paid attention to it. Dude, that's real muddy. That's a man's mud. And for any female viewers, I'm just joking. Jeep does not really like this mud too much. Or the mud does not like the Jeep. But we made it through. So I saw the mission I once unexpected something. Unexpected guess. So places like these seem to attract a good bit of attention from thrill seekers and scavengers alike. It seems that someone set up camp. Okay. English is not my first language. Hillbilly is, but that does not seem right to me. Someone set up camp in the forest nearby, head down there and see if they're still there. That's where I think I can get the trailer. So that is, yes, there's a trailer. Scout fuel carrier. And I think I'm going to take this path. Actually, take that path right there. I've never been down this way. I might find something cool. Suspicious camp. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I can go up that way. I do have an autonomous winch. Yep. Better look where I'm going. Good size drop off. See, I don't think any of the other scouts, including the Lodestar, could have come down through there like I just came and not flipped over. And like I've said before, it seems like the limbs do not bother this truck as much as it does others. That tree was not going to give way. Oh, that is so much better than trying to go through the road. Scout fuel carrier discovered. Alright, so it said it was discovered, but it did not give me any points for it. So give me just a second, I'm going to look on SnowRunner, or Map Runner. That's right. And if you look on Map Runner, and we go over to the Rift, and I've got to find the trailer. If it gives me a... Yes, so it does give me an estimated value of $3,800. So that means it is mine. And let me look at the other one, since I'm here. And it also has an estimated value. So if they give you an estimated value, that means that it is not a mission trailer. So that's service trailer. Yeah. So there's a... way over in here, I checked that out too. Way over here is a curtain side trailer somewhere around in here. And when you look at it, it does not give you a estimated value. Which means that it is not yours. It's a mission trailer. Okay, so I think I'm right on that. And that's what we're going with. Yeah, it is pretty tough to flip this Jeep. It's not impossible because I've done it. Just saw it. But I would not have taken any other scout down that road like I just did.